Okay, let's start with the cockpit preparation checklist.
Batteries,
Both on,
electrical power,
and the external power is on.
navigation lights,
Set on,
engine master,
both off.
engine mode selector,
Checked normal,
landing gear lever,
checked,
parking brake,
off.
flaps,
Checked position,
speed brake lever,
checked retracted.
no smoking signs,
Set on,
anti-ice,
all off.
probe window heat,
Auto,
air condition,
checked,
ventilation panel,
is checked,
electric panel,
checked,
fuel pumps,
set on,
hydraulics,
is checked,
AccuBrake pressure,
checked,
ground proximity warning system,
all on,
electronic flight control system,
on,
adheres,
set to nav,
emergency equipment,
is checked,
checklist complete.
Okay, let's do the before start checklist.
Windows and doors,
Closed and locked.
APU,
Set on,
APU bleed,
set on,
external power,
disconnected and off.
cabin signs,
Set on,
thrust levers,
idle.
parking brake,
Set on,
bearer reference,
set. 1014.
1014, check. Beacon lights,
Set on,
checklist complete.
Flight deck to ground.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, ground, we have ATC clearance for start and the taxi now. So please confirm ground equipment and services are clear.
Roger. You're off from the chocks today, Captain, so your ground equipment and stairs are clear and all doors are closed. Ready when you are.
Is okay.
Starting engine 2.
Engine 2 is stabilized.
Starting number 1.
Engine 1 stabilized. And that's a good start on both engines. All systems are normal. Thank you for your help and all clear. We see you for signal on the right, please.
Roger, 2 good starts, all clear signals. See you on the right.
After start, checklist, please.
Engine mode selector.
Set.
APU bleed.
Set off.
APU master.
Set off.
Ground spoilers.
Set.
Rudder trim.
Checked 0.
Pitch trim.
Set.
Flight controls.
Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Check. Flaps.
Flaps 2.
Anti-ice.
All off.
ECAM status.
Checked.
ECAM door page.
Checked.
Hand signal.
Received.
Checklist complete.
And the taxiing checklist.
No slide.
Set on.
Brake check. Brake check.
Pedal pressed. Checked 0.
Check. Auto brakes.
Max.
Takeoff data.
Reviewed.
FCU.
Checked.
Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. TO config.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Flight attendants. Seats for takeoff, please. Before takeoff, checklist, please.
Brake temperature.
Checked.
Brake fans.
All off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
TCAS.
TARA tilde above.
Exterior lights.
Set on.
Sliding tables.
Stowed.
Stowed. Checklist complete.
Approaching 17. On runway 17.
Takeoff. Man, toga, and SRS.
Check. Power set. Speed 1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Autopilot is going
Check.
on. Climb thrust.
Gears up. Lights
Flaps
off.
1.
Welcome to the stream, everybody.
Speed
and
check.
flaps 0.
Speed check. Flaps 0.
And the after takeoff checklist, please.
Engine mode selector.
Check normal.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
Flaps. Landing gear.
Gear up. Lights off.
Exterior lights.
Set off.
Packs.
Both on.
Anti-ice.
All off.
TCAS.
Checked.
Altimeter.
1014.
1014. Checked. Checklist complete.
Right, so we just departed Corfu in our Airbus A319, flying in the EasyJet library, making our way to a cruise altitude of 35,000 feet, onwards to Athens. Should be a short trip, only about 45 minutes, but it'll be nice and gentle, hopefully. The weather doesn't look too bad.
Transition altitude.
Barrel reference set and cross check.
Check.
Lights off.
Off.
Farming Fever, I'll check out your channel after I finish my stream, man. But thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoy my content. So just doing a quick flight update. At the moment we are about 30 miles from starting our descent. The temperature in Athens currently is 29 degrees with clear weather. Wind at 120 at 8 knots. So yeah, we're not doing too bad, and visibility is clear, 10 plus nautical miles. So yeah, it should be a nice trip into Athens. We're coming into land on runway 3 right, so it should be quite smooth.
On.
Anti-ice.
All off.
Landing information.
Received.
Altimeter.
Standard.
Error radio.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Initiating descent.
FMA check.
Radar tilt.
Set below.
Alright, so we're currently 87 nautical miles away from touching down on runway 3 right at Athens. Current altitude, just decreasing our altitude, flying through flight level 310. With a speed roughly about 280 knots. So we should arrive roughly, look at that time, just over 10 minutes, about 15 minutes. Right, we're just under 50 nautical miles away. Looking quite good until we come into land. We're coming in onto land still on runway 30 right because that's the most appropriate time. I believe that is the active right now in real life as well. We're descending down to a flight level of 5,000 feet, and then we're going to approach in with the ILS and then the technical control over from there. And hopefully it'll be quite a nice landing. Everything's smooth, everything's clear at the moment, weather's looking nice. I believe the temperature's about 28 degrees. Hello, welcome to the stream. Just in time for landing.
On.
Approach checklist.
Beacon status.
Checked.
Sliding tables.
Stowed.
Stowed. Cabin signs.
Checked.
Nav accuracy.
Checked.
Bearer reference.
Standard.
Checklist complete.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing. Flaps 1.
Speed check, flaps 1.
Just over 20 nautical miles away, and then we'll be coming on approach into Athens on finals. Very clear weather at the moment here, so it should be a very nice smooth landing.
Localizer alive. Transition altitude.
Barrel reference set and cross-check.
Glide slope captured. Localizer captured.
4,500.
Speed check, flaps 2.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed check, flaps 3.
And flaps full, please.
Speed check, flaps full.
Landing checklist, please.
Landing gear.
Down and locked. 3 green.
Ground spoilers.
Checked and armed.
Auto brakes.
Medium.
Exterior lights.
All on.
Hello Elton, welcome to the stream. Just in time for landing.
Checked.
Landing memo.
Checked. And no blue.
Checklist complete.
One thousand.
Thanks man, it's greatly appreciated. Hopefully you enjoy the streams that I do and the videos that I create.
1,000.
Auto flight off.
Approaching 03 right.
$500. 400. 300. 100 above. 200 minimum.
Continue.
Caution, taxiway. Caution, taxiway.
100. 70. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Ground spoilers. 70 knots.
Manual brakes.
Auto brakes off. APU on.
And the after landing checklist, please.
Exterior lights.
Checked.
Ground spoilers.
Set off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
Flaps.
I use a joystick,
Retracted.
TCAS.
Oliver, and thank you very much
Temperature.
Checked.
for the good luck messages, man. Thank you very much.
Checklist complete.
Hope you enjoy them. Right, we're just waiting for the follow me vehicle now to take me to the gate. I'm not used to flying into Athens, so I'm not too good with the ground taxiways and stuff, so we've got 32 seconds until the follow me truck arrives, and then we're going to go and taxi to our gate in a new board. And there is a follow me truck. Hopefully it doesn't go AWOL like it did yesterday. Lots and lots of add-on sceneries, Orbex, Fly Tamper, all of them sort of things, aircraft add-ons as well, and some tweaking to my FSX config file. Thanks very much, guys. It's much appreciated. If you wanna watch more my live streams, then be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you get notified when I go live again. I'm trying my best to build up the community of flight simmers kind of on YouTube at the moment. There's a lot of people that used to do Twitch, and I used to do Twitch a lot, but I just feel that YouTube should have a bit of the flight sim community as well. So hopefully we can build upon that. Most of my ground textures are done by the airport scenery, but I do, however, have Rex installed for any airports that I don't actually have with any airport add-ons. I do use like Orbex Global and Vector as well, and then I use the whole of Orbex England, and well, pretty much the whole of the UK with Orbex scenery. Infinite Flight, thank you very much. It's very grateful, much appreciated. I don't know why, but they always call me in really short, so I'm just going to go a bit further up, I think. There we go, that looks a lot better.
It was a nice flight. So let's do the parking checklist and then we are done for the day.
Parking brake and chocks.
And the chocks are set. Parking brakes released.
Engine master.
Both off.
Seatbelt signs.
Set off.
Beacon lights.
Set off.
Exterior lights.
Set off.
Anti-ice.
Thanks guys, thanks a lot. Yeah, it's just all down to the add-ons you kind of use. I do have quite a powerful computer as well, so that kind of helps. Tweaking your config file, it's all to do with like tweaking FSX to kind of meet the system that you kind of have yourself. So that's pretty much it. But thanks for all the compliments on the scenery. It does look good. I worked hard on making it the best it can with kind of reasonable frame rates as well. So it's quite smooth, runs quite well. We will be doing another flight, however. We will fly over to. We'll do another short hop. Any destinations, please feel to put it in the chat. We're at Athens at the moment, so somewhere within about kind of an hour's reach. We could even possibly fly back to Corfu because that's quite a nice approach.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you.
Bye. Have a good one.
Yeah, this is the Airbus X edition by Aerosoft, yeah. Yeah, I'm in Greece at the moment, so somewhere where I kind of got add-on scenery. Let me try and have a think of where I've got. See, we flew here from Corfu, but we could do the return journey to Corfu because when we came in yesterday, the approach was very weird and it was very turbulent. So it was quite a difficult approach in because we had to make a right-hand angled turn, literally like 2 miles off the centre line. So that's quite challenging, but it was fun. So we could fly back to Corfu. I'll just have to prep a flight plan for it. Herolicon is a good one as well. I haven't got add-on scenery for it, so but if you guys don't mind that, then we can always fly there. Because we're going to do our restart checklist in about 14 seconds. Just after everyone's finished deboarding, and then we can board everyone again and get on our way. Personally, I think we should fly back to Corfu because it's a nice airport, and then we can do a hop later on from Corfu, maybe back to back over to Austria. We could go to Zurich or somewhere like that, or over to France, to Charles de Gaulle, and then we could do Charles de Gaulle back to London Luton. I think that'd be quite interesting. What do you guys think of that? Yeah, I use Active Sky as well. Active Sky is one of my favourite add-ons. Like the current temperature at the moment in where we are in Athens is 29 degrees and the weather's clear. Like winds at 110 at 9 knots with no rain, no precipitation at all actually, and 10 plus visibility. So happy days. Right, so I made the decision for us to fly back to Corfu. I'm just doing a flight plan now in Professional Flight Planner, and then we'll get it into the system, so we won't be waiting around too long before we get going again. Right, let's start getting ready to departure again, back over to Corfu. Should be quite a nice flight. I'm just going to add a little bit of fuel in there. I use a Professional Flight Planner X, and it finds a route for you. It's quite good actually. It just finds updates everything on weather and everything in the nav charts for the current best flight route that there possibly is at the moment. So I just used that and programmed it straight into the FMC, which is pretty cool. Athens is quite a frame rate friendly airport. Most flight hamper sceneries are. I'll take UK 2000 scenery is quite frame rate hitter, especially when streaming. You probably average around 15 to 20. My PC probably gets about 25 to 30, which is good while streaming, and upwards of that if I'm not streaming. But no, it's we're going to make our way over to Corfu. It's not a very long flight. It's only 37 miles. Well, not 37 miles, 37 minutes. Depending on what approach we come in, or SID that we come in on, or Star that we come in on runway 35 at Corfu. So let's get going.
Okay, let's start with the cockpit preparation checklist.
Engine master.
Both off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
Parking brake.
Off.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
ECAM record.
I had to do a hard right-hand bank before I came into land yesterday at Corfu. It was runway 17. It was
Smoking signs.
pretty meaty, but it was a very nice landing actually. I was quite proud of it myself.
Ventilation panel.
Is checked.
Fuel pumps.
Set on.
Adheres.
Hello Cheeky Mankey, welcome to the stream. Here just in time for our return flight back to Corfu. I usually fly on VATSIM, but I've had a couple of account issues at the moment. Because I didn't use it for a little while, because I went away and I had university and stuff, they blocked my account, and I tried to make another one and they said that you can't have multiple accounts, so I'm still trying to resolve that issue at the moment. Alright, so we're just boarding now, we're just waiting for the buses and cargo to turn up, and then we'll be on our way back over to Corfu. We will be departing on runway 30 right. No, 30 left, sorry, we did come into land on 30 right. Yeah, we're going off 03 left. And coming in to land on runway 35 at Corfu.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, the jetway is animated, but GSX is a bit strange. Sometimes it works with the jetways and sometimes it doesn't. If I tried to use it now, it'd probably be fine, but I don't really want to use it when I've got the stairs on both of them. We'll try it when we get to Corfu, but actually I don't even think Corfu have jetways. We might have one or two, but a lot of it's just base parking, and then you walk on the tarmac basically and get your bus back to the terminal. I use Toga out of Corfu, sorry. Flex most of the time, but sometimes I just like to use Toga to get a nice, quick, powerful takeoff. A lot of the time it's just flex, but Corfu, Toga. Don't particularly want to end up in the sea. The AI vehicles that are around the airport at the moment are literally just the standard add-on scenery that comes with any fly tamper stuff. Traffic add-ons for air traffic, I use Traffic X. Well, I think it's now Traffic 360. I bought the update for it, so it's a bit more frame rate friendly. But we're going to go and we're going to taxi and cross a bridge. Hopefully, it doesn't do what it does sometimes and just puts you through the bridge instead of putting you over it. You know what FSX can be like at times, but we'll give it a go. Lots and lots of add-on sceneries. That's how it looks so realistic. Boarding is completed as well, so we're going to shut all the doors now as well.
Okay, let's do the before start checklist.
Windows and doors.
Closed and locked.
APU.
APU on.
APU bleed.
Set on.
External power.
Disconnected and off.
Cabin signs.
The guy's just floating. That's quite funny actually. I'm hoping he comes into locking the gear.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Flight deck to ground.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, ground. We have ATC clearance for start and the taxi now.
Yeah, for some strange reason it won't push us out. Some airports it does and some airports it doesn't. I think it's just a mix-up between GSX and the AFCAD files that's installed with the add-on scenery. But to be fair, if you look outside, there isn't really any taxi markings for it to... well, there is, but you know what it's like. We'll go further back and then we'll just do a turn.
Locking gear. Departure check completed. Live has been inserted. Releasing push brakes. All engines clear. Start that
Starting engine 2.
What do you guys think? Should we go and taxi over the bridge and see if it lets us? Sometimes I've known it to just fall through, but hopefully it will be fine. We can hope.
Engine 2 is stabilized.
Starting number 1.
He usually walks as well, but for some reason today he's hovering. Sunset looks nice though, so I'm sure it'll be a nice little flight, hop over to Corfu.
Engine 1 stabilized.
Nice little British Airways, I think that's an A319 parked up next to us
And
as
there's
well.
a good start on both engines. All systems are normal. Thank you for your help and all clear. We see you for signal on the right, please.
Roger, 2 good starts, all clear signals, see you on the right.
Set parking brakes.
full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder, full left, full right, neutral,
Check. Flaps.
flaps 1,
Anti-ice.
all off,
ECAM status.
checked,
ECAM door page.
checked,
Hand signal.
received.
Checklist complete.
Right, time to initiate our taxi, and we're going to go over the bridge and hopefully get a nice stupid crashing, as you know FSX sometimes likes to do. Very nice evening though in Athens. Bear in mind, I believe they're 2 hours ahead of us. Well, UK time, so it's currently about 20 past 4 here. Time in Athens will probably be about 23 minutes past 6.
And the taxiing checklist.
No slide.
Set on,
Brake check. Brake check.
pedal pressed, checked 0,
Check. Auto brakes.
max,
Takeoff data.
reviewed,
FCU.
checked,
Flight instruments.
checked,
Check. TO config. TO config.
We're successfully going over the bridge, hooray.
TO config. TO config.
I have no idea what's actually up with her at the moment. It's a little bit.
TO config.
Alright, it seems to be a glitch in the Airbus thing. It doesn't want to do its
TO config.
taxiing checklist. I can't get it to stop saying TO config.
TO config. TO config. TO config. TO config. Checklist complete.
Well thought. Well thought, thank you very much. I didn't think about that. Completely boggled my mind.
Flight attendants, seats for takeoff, please. Before takeoff, checklist, please.
Brake temperature.
Checked,
Brake fans.
all off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked, normal.
TCAS.
TARA tilde above.
Exterior lights.
Set on,
Sliding tables.
stowed.
Stowed. Checklist complete.
Alright, taxiing on to the active now, and then we're going to have a nice short hop over to Corfu. Hopefully you guys enjoy the flight.
Approaching 03 left. On runway 03 left.
Takeoff. Man, flex, SRS, and
Check.
runway.
Power set. Beat 1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Autopilot is going on.
Check.
See you later, Athens. Out of the right hand side window of the plane. There you go, you can see some planes down there getting ready to go out as well. I use a software called Chaseplane, which allows you to control your cameras and stuff with an Xbox 360 controller, which is always cool. 1 second, I just got down to the door. And I'm back. What a view, look at the sunset, looks insane. I always prefer this sort of view out of the side of the wing, looks better. We should be alright for fuel. We're not doing too bad. We've got about 14%, but that should easily get us to Corfu. Well, it looks like the checklist and the co-pilot have decided to not want to do their checks anymore. I don't know, I think there's been an issue after this. So after I touched down and it done the restart checklist, next time I might just go cold and dark and then let it reset itself again. Seems to always work a lot better when you go cold and dark. No, it's critically low, I believe, in one of my centre tanks. Other than that, we're alright.
Time thrust. And the after takeoff checklist, please.
There we go, sorted itself out now.
Checked normal.
Spoilers,
Disarmed.
flaps,
Checked retracted.
landing gear,
Gear up. Lights off.
packs,
Both on.
anti-ice,
All off.
TCAS,
Checked.
altimeter,
Standard.
checklist complete. Transition altitude,
Barrel reference set and cross-check.
check.
Lights off.
Off.
Yeah, we're climbing fast because we got to reach cruise altitude 35,000. We haven't actually got that long of a trip. So it does quite a quick climb. And vertical speed at the moment we're about 2,400 feet per minute, which isn't bad. Pretty average. These little Airbuses can climb rapidly though. Very nice aircraft to fly. Yeah, completely agree. It was just me being not concentrating because I had to go and rush to answer the door. I'll be right back. Just going to go and feed the dogs quickly while it finishes its climb. We've only got about just about half hour until we come into land. Not even half hour, probably under that now. So it's a nice short hop over, and we're quite light as well, so we should have a decent amount of speed to get over there. So yeah, see you all in about 2 minutes.
Traffic, traffic.
Hello guys, I'm back now. How long have we got left to go? Let's have a quick look. $159 miles away. UTC of 3 minutes past 5, and the current UTC on board is 39 minutes past 4. Bear in mind we are going on UK time here, and Greece is 2 hours ahead. Technically it's nearly 7 o'clock. So yeah, it should be a nice sunset landing. Yeah, I know what you mean. The MCD, or the MCDU takes a lot of time to set up a lot of the time, or FMC as you'd like to call it. I, a lot of the time, will export my route from Professional Flight Planner X, and then you can put it straight in as a route on to the Airbus X. So it's just the startups and everything, and the checklists that take a little while to go through. Good morning, or as you'd like to say over in the UK, good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. Accidentally knocked the throttles forward by accident. Going to be just starting our descent prep list in about 28 miles, and we're all good to go. And yeah, GSX does take a while. Also, thanks for subscribing, it's greatly appreciated. If you want to tune in with my next streams, be sure to just turn notifications on and you'll get alerted when I'm streaming next. Trying to help build the FSX and virtual aviation, community on YouTube, because there's a lot of it on Twitch at the moment, but I'd love to get more of us on YouTube. It'd be cool. I believe that was a Fokker 170, I believe. Let me just check. No, it was a Fokker F50 type aircraft. So that's just passed us under at a flight level of 270. So just about 8,000 feet below us. There he is. I spotted his lights and zoomed in on him. Alright, so the current temperature at the moment in Corfu is 28 degrees, which isn't bad, considering the time is like nearly 7 o'clock in the evening. It's not bad. Surface winds are 180 at 7 knots with 10 plus miles visibility. It's partly cloudy with yeah, well, there's not really actually much air around. Well, not air. Clouds around, to be honest. Looking at this. Looking at the forecast and the weather update, looking quite good. No precipitation recorded either. So whoever's going here on holiday is going to be having a lovely time. I've never actually tried the Wheelcast CRJ, the Wilco CRJ. It'd be cool to have a little look at it at some point. Might have to contact them, see if they'll send me a copy of it.
On.
Anti-ice.
All off.
Landing information.
Received.
Altimeter.
Standard.
Bearer radio.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Initiating descent.
FMA check.
Radar tilt.
Set below.
Yeah, Aerosoft do put a lot of effort into their add-ons. just like the Airbus X, quality aircraft. I wish they'd bring out an A380 version. Awesome to fly. Wilco never really tend to bring out very good add-ons. I had the Wilco A380 as well, and that's not really very good. Quick flight update as well. We've started our descent into Corfu, about just under 100 miles away, and then we'll be making our approach on a straight-in approach into land on runway 35. So yeah, weather's looking clear, partly cloudy, not too bad. So yeah, it should be a nice smooth landing hopefully. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the CRJ1 was a bit touchy. You can see in the distance over there, you can see all the clouds starting to build up a little bit. Around us is clear, but ahead of us it's a little bit cloudy, broken, but not too bad. Scattered as well. No, I've had a go at flying the dash before. Didn't go down too well. It's a lot different from flying a jet aircraft. But I probably could if I watched some tutorials on how to fly it properly. Yeah, that's very true. I've tried that before as well, and it does just veer to the left. It's a bit strange. Oh, there's another airport down here on this little island, down to our left. Literally just two runways and grass. They're not even proper, well they are probably proper runways, but Yeah, literally just 2 runways and a couple of taxiways and grass. Yeah, I just saw it out the window. I could see the light of it when we were on the wing view. I could see. So, everyone who is speaking in the chat, what is everyone's favourite destination around the world? Be intrigued to know. I'm pretty sure Geneva's got quite a hard approach. How many runways do they have at Geneva? I'm pretty sure it's the one where you have to go around a mountain to come into land. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I thought they did. Right, quick flight update. We're only 43 miles away now. We've extended about 3 minutes onto our approach time, flight time. But yeah, currently flying through flight level 130, and we're going to be coming into land on runway 35 for any newcomers to the stream into Corfu. Hopefully it'll be quite a nice approach in. We're on the VOR, but we'll be taking it manual probably. See how we go with it.
passing 10,000 feet.
Lights on.
On. Transition altitude.
Barrel reference set and cross-check. 1015.
1015. Check.
Approach checklist.
Beacon status.
Checked.
Sliding tables.
Stowed.
Stowed. Cabin signs.
Checked.
Nav accuracy.
Checked.
Barrel reference.
Checked. 10.
Look at the lights on that island, it looks surreal.
15. Check.
Really, really
Checklist
nice.
complete.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Call sign is EASYJET, and nice to see you in the stream again, man. Welcome back. Look at this island, it looks absolutely lovely. The lights on this island look crazy. With a nice sunset in the background. Oh, we're not flying on VATSIM at the moment. I've had some issues with my user ID, so they've blocked me from using it at the moment. Because you apparently can't have multiple IDs or something like that from the same IP address, so I'm waiting to try and sort that out. Should be sorted soon though. But we're still flying with live traffic from Traffic 360, so. Call sign is EASY9654.
Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1.
Heathrow Aviation, welcome back. How are you, my friend? Just in time for landing. We're just on our return flight at the moment, back into Corfu from Athens. We flew from Corfu to Athens, now we're doing our return leg now. And you are just in time for landing.
check, flaps 2. Speed check, flaps 3.
And flaps full, please.
Speed check, flaps full.
$2,500.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Landing checklist, please.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Down and locked. 3 green.
Ground spoilers.
Checked and armed.
Auto brakes.
Medium.
Exterior lights.
All on.
Go around altitude.
Set.
Landing memo.
Checked and no blue.
Checklist complete.
$1,000.
Approaching 3-5.
$500. $400. $300. $200.
Continue.
100. 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Ground spoilers. $70 knots.
Manual brakes.
Auto brakes off. APU on.
And the after landing checklist, please.
Exterior lights.
Checked.
Ground spoilers.
Set off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
Flaps.
Checked retracted.
TCAS.
Checked standby.
Brake temperature.
Checked
APU.
on.
Checklist complete.
It was a nice flight. So let parking brakes released.
Engine master.
Both off.
Seatbelt signs.
Set off.
Beacon lights.
Set off.
Exterior lights.
Set off.
Anti-ice.
All off.
Fuel pumps.
That was quite a successful landing, but yeah, I don't have a clue why there was another plane coming in to land on runway 17. The active runway at the moment is 35. Bit of a strange one, but there is another plane going out somewhere. I might actually go and change my parking position because I want to unload with GSX, so I'm going to just get the follow me car to come and find me, and then we're going to park in another area. I'm just going to warp it though. Warping there makes it so much easier after you switch your engines off. But right, now we can go and unload all our baggage and stuff. With the truck that proceeds to park underneath us. Yeah, the reason I exited the runway quite quickly was because I saw the other plane coming into land. I was like, there's no way I'm going to get hit by this, so I'm getting out of here before, before anything comes in. Yeah, it was a fully manual approach from about 2,500 feet, guide all the way down. No ILS, no glide slope or anything, all manual. Rip that car. It's just parked right underneath this. A couple of other EasyJet aircraft here. I believe they're A320s, maybe A321s if you're lucky. Air Berlin aircraft as well. A319 I think. And a German wings A319.
Great job, gentlemen.
Little ATR that's just gone out. Don't know whether you guys saw that. I could hear it though. What on earth is an Air Canada aircraft doing here? I'm pretty sure that's an Embraer as well. Pretty sure Air Canada do not fly to Corfu, but never mind.
Okay, let's start with the cockpit preparation checklist.
Engine master.
Both off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
Parking brake.
Off.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Ecam recall.
Checked.
Fuel pumps.
Set on.
Adheres.
Checked.
Checklist complete.
Okay, let's do the before start checklist.
Windows and doors.
Closed and locked.
APU.
APU on.
APU bleed.
Set on.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake. Bearer reference.
Right, I've got to go now. Thanks for watching,
Set.
everyone. I'll be streaming again tomorrow.
1014.
So if you want to tune in, just turn notifications on and you should see when I go live. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good evening.
Set on.
Checklist complete.